Hi, it's Abby with Abby and Steve's Rockin' Adventures. In this video, we're on the Caribbean island of St. Maarten, or St. Martin, depending which side you're on. Wow, it's so beautiful here. This is the view from our balcony. The water is an amazing blue. Across the way, you can see the town of Philipsburg. We'll show you more of that town later in the video. We were the only ship in port on this day, which is awesome. The ship docks on the Dutch side, and the dock is wide, but fairly long. I'll tell you this up front. This is a great port to not have an excursion. The beach is close and easy to get to. The port itself is very big and clean. There are lots of shops and there's a tourist information area. That being said, that it's a great port to not have an excursion, we had actually booked an excursion, mainly because we were curious about the duality of the island. We really wanted to see both sides. Half of the island is Dutch and half of the island is French. But I have to tell you, I did not love the excursion. It was a lot of sitting on a bus. And I mean a lot of sitting on a bus. Maybe 90 minutes to get to our first stop, and a very brief stop, in the town of Marigot, which is the capital of the French side. It was interesting for a while seeing the tropical vegetation, the houses, and the towns, but it got very tedious. Our 30-minute stop in Marigot was not enough to do anything really. We didn't even know where to wander, so we walked around. I feel like it was a bust for us. Then we had another long drive back to the port. We had a brief stop at a viewpoint that also had a roadside pig and a cat rescue area. Here's the view. Beautiful. Here's the pig. I guess they wander free. And here's the cat rescue box. So when we got back to port, the good news is we still had a whole afternoon to ourselves. So we took a water taxi to Philipsburg. This we highly recommend. It was easy to find, it was cheap and fun. It's just right in that port area. The beaches at Philipsburg are awesome. Online information might tell you can walk to Philipsburg in about 10 to 20 minutes, but I don't think it's a very good walk. It's along a highway. On this water taxi, we went right past all these super yachts. And look how beautiful it is on the water taxi.
16 square miles. The French side, it is 21 square miles.
When we arrived at Philipsburg, we walked through some trees and past the first shops and restaurants. Keep going, don't stop here. I tell you, it gets better and better and better. We found this cute sign and we really did love St. Maarten. The beach is so beautiful. This is the place to spend the day. You can rent those chairs with the umbrellas. Some are close to where you dock, and others are further down the beach. The further you go, the cheaper they get. We picked a couple of chairs, and some people near us paid $30 for 3 hours. But we never found anyone to pay, so we just sat for free. Behind the chairs are lots of shops. There are bars and restaurants too, and lots of pretty buildings. There were some interesting statues, and you couldn't forget you were on the Dutch side. Here's a store that Steve would have loved. If I did it again, I would spend all day on this beach and in those shops. It is so gorgeous, and that's how close the cruise ships are. When we left, the water taxi picked us right here on this dock. We were sad to leave. Back on the ship, we enjoyed our view until we sailed away. Thanks for watching and have fun traveling.